City Alex here, and in this week's video I'm going to be teaching you guys the easiest possible way to ever lucid dream. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I made a video a few months back that ended up blowing up and striking my channel into what it is today. It was how to lucid dream. In this video I told you pretty much every single possible method and technique to use to get into a successful lucid dream. However, if I look back at it, I really should have just dumbed it down to the basics, because normally people that are going to be watching videos like that don't know how to lucid dream and or never have done it. So since I overwhelmed you guys with all of the information and all those things to do, a lot of you guys have been just trying the hardest way to do it, which is a wild or wake induced lucid dream. That is basically when you go from a wake state to a lucid dream state, which sounds fun, which sounds extremely easy. It's probably the hardest thing to ever do, and I've only done it about 3 or 4 times in my entire life. So in this video I'm going to be telling you guys how to get a way better chance of getting into a lucid dream, or understanding that you are sleeping and completely controlling your dreams. So if you have never practiced lucid dreaming before and you're a complete beginner to it, I would recommend you guys to either check the description right now or start writing down in some notepad or something like that and try to retain all of this information that I'm going to be teaching you in this video. So my journey started when I was maybe about 13 years old, and basically what happened was I got into lucid dream without knowing what it was, and I was completely tripped out when I found it to be the most fun thing I've ever experienced. You know, I kind of got overly attached to lucid dreaming because during class time I'd literally be reading books on how to lucid dream. I'd be taking down notes during class. I'd be summarizing what I lucid dreamed last night and how I can make that come back again. I've been doing a lot of weird experiments and I've been doing a ton of research, and if I had one person to tell me everything that I am going to tell you guys in this video, I would have been lucid dreaming a lot earlier than I was from before. So in this video I'm going to be telling you guys what I would have told my 13-year-old self on how to lucid dream. That would have helped me out big time. So just to prevent all of those comments that I've been getting lately, lucid dreaming isn't bad. I'm pretty sure it's not against any religion. Don't take it from me though, I'm not like a pope or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's not against any religions. You can't die while you're doing it, and there's pretty much no downside, or at least not that I found out. So the very first tip that I will give you guys is to reality check. I say this in all of my videos. It's the most important thing, and this is the thing that I do maybe about 10 to 20 times every single day. So you can remind yourself to reality check, and I'll tell you how to do that in just a second, but you guys can remind yourself to do that like whenever you see a computer or a window or a mirror or anything that you guys see a lot in your dreams. That will be your signal to reality check and make sure that you're not dreaming. Let's say in all my dreams I see a mirror. If I see it in real life, I will reality check to make sure that I'm not dreaming, and if I am dreaming, I will become lucid right there and then. Also, it doesn't have to be a certain object. You guys can just be doing it periodically throughout the day, like every hour or 30 minutes, but it does help if you use the object. To reality check discreetly without anybody knowing around you, I want you guys to hold your 2 right first fingers and put it through your left hand palm. If your fingers go through your palm, then you're dreaming. And the reason for this is that palms do not work in a lucid dream. You can literally drop your phone through your palms and it'll actually go through. I'm not sure why. I don't know why this even happens, but palms do not work. So if you guys can use it to your advantage and reality check, that will help you guys out a lot. My favorite way to reality check is to plug my nose with my hands and like completely plug my nose like I'm about to dive in a pool or something, and try to breathe out through my nose. If I can still breathe through my nose while my nose is plugged, then I'm dreaming. If I can't, then I'm not dreaming. It's very simple. And once you guys make this a habit so that you do it almost 20 times every single day, you guys will be lucid dreaming a whole lot more than you would before this. And honestly, this is the passive way to enter a lucid dream. Like, it's not like you're gonna dive right into it tonight. It's very aggressive. It's a lot of thinking, concentration, meditation, none of that. It's just slowly you'll get there whenever your body feels like it. The next way to induce a lucid dream is to tell yourself, I am going to lucid dream tonight. So since you've been reality checking for about a week or so now, or just about a few days, and it's become a great habit that you guys have picked up on, I want you guys to go to bed and tell yourself, I am going to lucid dream. I am going to know that I'm dreaming in my dream about 10 to 15 times. This will trick your brain into actually thinking that you know you're going to lucid dream, and when it happens, it will actually happen. And honestly, this didn't really work for me that well, but it might help you out a lot, and I've heard that it does help a lot of people, and just doing that alone can get you into a lucid dream by yourself. The strategy that I just taught you is called mild, mnemonically induced lucid dream. It's when you trick your brain into thinking that you're actually going to lucid dream, and it does work. And the first strategy that I taught you is called Dild, in dream induced lucid dream. That is when you induce your lucid dream while you're already in a dream. It's very simple, it's very passive. There's no aggression or meditation or anything like that into it. There's no overthinking. It just happens naturally, and it feels very pleasant. My next strategy that is a complete must for all lucid dreamers is to have a dream journal. Every single morning when you wake up, try to write down exactly what you've dreamt of. Dreams are a little crazy and they take place in a lot of different places. Try to write down as much as you can remember in as much detail as you could. I heard it is better if you have this in an actual journal so it feels more real, but I just do mine on my phone. There's a lot of dream journal apps that you can lock with a passcode because some dreams are kind of freaky and weird. And honestly, the more you do this and the more you write down in your dream journal, the more you will remember your dreams after you wake up. Honestly, at some point in my life, I think it was like last year or so, I've been doing my dream journal like every single day for like 3 or 4 months straight, and I've gotten so good at it that even after first hour in school, I can still completely recall my dream. And that's kind of crazy because humans normally remember their dreams for the first 10 to 15 minutes after they wake up, and since I still knew mine after about an hour and a half or so, that's a very, very good skill to have. Now, the reason why a dream journal does help is because it helps you pick up on patterns that you probably would have missed if you didn't have one. Now, an example of this is, let's say you're always wearing orange shoes in your lucid dream. If you write that down in a lot of your journal entries, then you can go back and say, wait, hold on, my dream signal is that I'm wearing orange shoes. So every time you look down and you're wearing orange shoes, that can help you pick up on lucid dreaming, and that could help your Dild method out a lot more. So overall, having your own dream journal does help out a lot, and it's not only for beginners. I still use mine till today. I've been doing it for about 3 years or so. And the very, very last tip that I have for you guys today is to stay calm. You guys cannot push yourself every single night, lucid dream, and just start thinking about it so hard that you don't even end up sleeping or even getting a good night's rest. Staying calm before you enter a lucid dream is crucial to lucid dreaming, and what's even more important is staying calm once you realize that you're in a lucid dream. Stuff can get very, very exciting. My very, very first time inducing my own lucid dream, which was Dild, my very first time inducing my own lucid dream, I got so excited that I ended up waking myself up, and I was honestly so mad at myself. Like, if I could have just calmed down and control my own world, talk to whoever I want to, fly wherever I want to, literally do anything that I want, I killed it all just by being a little too overexcited. And that's honestly the most terrible thing you guys can ever do. It's like reaching the finish line and then falling all the way back to the start. So once you guys do enter a lucid dream, repeat to yourself over and over, stay calm, don't wake up. Stay calm, don't wake up, and eventually you'll get very good at it so you don't have to tell yourself that anymore. I hope this video does help out a lot of you beginning lucid dreamers. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I answer almost every single one of my comments, so you will almost guarantee to get a reply from me. Also, if you guys have any crazy lucid dreaming stories, I would love to hear about them. But thank you guys for watching. It's your boy CDD.